Hey, it's Kaufman is a live YouTube channel. I look at comic books new and old. Today I'm looking at all the new comic books I got at the comic book shop today. So if you like videos like this, please subscribe if you haven't already. It's a pretty new channel and I do post every day, so it really helps if you could leave a like or a comment as well. I appreciate that. Start off with all the Marvel comics I picked up that are new today. The first one was The Ultimates, number 4. Dennis Camp's the writer, and we got a fill-in artist, Phil Noto, here. I do like this cover. We've got like the Doctor Doom of this universe, which is actually Reed Richards. And as you can see, there's 4 mice here who have the powers of the Fantastic Four. So a pretty cool concept, and this is also the 4th issue. So I really like how this starts. I haven't flipped through any of these comic books yet, so I'm looking at them for the first time with you. I've seen Phil Noto on a few different X-Men titles before. I'm not the biggest fan of his style. But hopefully we got a good story here. It looks like we're going to get the new Fantastic Four, or at least perhaps an origin of what happened to this Ultimates group of Fantastic Four and why we've got Reed Richards as Doctor Doom. We've got Iron Lad, who's like a young Tony Stark in this universe. He's started the Ultimates team, and Doom is on it, so... There we've got the 4 mice with the isolated powers here. Venom War. Issue number 2 came out today from Venom War, and I didn't pick it up. Issue number 1 just didn't really grab me too much, so we'll see how it goes. I'm still reading the main Venom book, and I almost feel like they should have just kept the Venom War in the main Venom book. I don't think we really needed like a whole separate event series for it. The whole main Venom series was just leading to this, so it would have been cool if it was contained within Venom, but anyway, so we've got the Maker here, who's the one who created this new Ultimate Universe out of the ashes of the old Ultimate Universe. So we've got Ultimates number 4 here. It is a $4.99 comic book as well. Speaking of Doom, I picked up, finally, the Doom number 1 comic book by Sanford Greene and Jonathan Hickman. Rachel Rosenberg as well on colors. This is a second printing that I picked up. It's got a nice gatefold cover on it, though. All these second printings have covers that are actually just images from inside the comic book. So I heard really good things about this. I totally slept on this book, and I know the first printing had like an MF Doom tribute to it, and those comics were really hot for a while. They probably still are. So I don't think the second printing has that MF Doom tribute in it. MF Doom being the hip-hop artist, if you're not aware, who passed away within the past couple of years. So, and he was a big Doctor Doom fan. But yeah, the art in this is looks really awesome. I'm really interested to see what Jonathan Hickman's story is here. And as far as I know, it is just a one-shot. We've got an end here. There's no to be continued or anything. It's not a tie-in to any large event. Got the Sanford Greene character sketches here, which are really cool. I always love seeing those. So yeah, Doom #1. This came out a couple months ago, I believe. But like I said, I slept on it, and then issues were really hard to find. I did find the second printing though, and that was actually the last copy they had on the shelf, and it kind of reminded me, oh yeah, I need to pick this up. So then I got the, excuse me, Exceptional X-Men #1. This is the gatefold variant cover that is a connecting cover. It's got 3 other covers here. This is the Scott Koblish and Rachel Rosenberg cover as well. So the same colors from the Doom book as well, doing the colors for this Exceptional X-Men #1. This is the Eve L. Ewing and Carmen Carnero X-Men book. Love how we've got all of the Krakoan X-Men, it looks like, on this cover. Even there's some Children of the Vault. Nolan Woodward is on colors on this book. This is a $4.99 comic. That Doom comic that I also got here, this is a $6.99 book. And I think it was about 40 pages. Maybe a little less, but so this is the, like I said, Eve L. Ewing X-Men team. Kitty Pryde, she's working at a bar in Chicago. She wants nothing to do with the X-Men as far as we know so far. This is one of the new Exceptional X-Men here. And she's being persecuted for being a mutant, so it looks like Kitty Pryde's helping her out here. They're at a big concert. Well, it looks like she might be talked into rejoining the X-Men here after helping that mutant. So we'll have to find out and see. I really just got this comic for the cover. So then I got Absolute Power #3. This is the DC comic that I got today. Actually, my comic shop was late with their DC and Image comics. I think their shipment accidentally got delivered to their next door neighbors who didn't even realize it until today. So actually, that's why this video is a day late. I didn't get to the comic shop until Thursday today to get the new comics. I usually go every week to the comic book shop for new comics that come out every Wednesday. We've learned that Darkseid is going to be a pivotal character in this new All In. The All In is spinning out of this Absolute Power series, so we've got the Failsafe Batman. He's been teaming up with Amanda Waller. We've got the Brainiac Queen here as well. They're like an evil triumvirate. And they've got a bunch of failsafe robots of the Justice League as well that are using the powers of Amazo. At this point, they've basically isolated most of the heroes and taken them all out. So looks like we've got Bizarro here. Maybe like a Cyborg Bizarro. So I really like the first two issues of Ultimate, or Absolute Power, I should say. It's basically DC's version of the Ultimate Universe that they're creating with this the All-In spin-off. So, but as I was saying, I don't read a lot of DC books currently, but I have really enjoyed Dan Mora's art specifically. And one of the other books I was reading was uh, the Dan Mora and Mark Waid World's Finest Batman and Superman books. So, which I got one of those today actually. So then I got Spawn number 356. This is Rory McConville as the writer. We got Brett Booth on art. Yeah, Spawn is still going after all these years. It's really cool to see that they've still got the original numbering as well. This is the Mark Spears cover. Pretty cool cover. I also picked up Gunslinger number 35. This is another Spawn title, obviously. Gunslinger Spawn is a Spawn character from the 1800s who got brought to our future. So he's got like the slash hat, and he's always got these old-time guns. And he's got a cool look. I've been a big fan of Gunslinger. I've collected every issue so far. We got Carlo Barberi on art now. And Brett Booth had done all the issues up to issue 30, I believe. So it was a really great run. And at the end of the last issue, we saw Gunslinger confronted by this angel. So looks like we've got a battle between them in this issue. There's a big double splash page with some worms spilling out of the guts of Gunslinger there. So this looks like a pretty cool comic. I feel like the last issues were a little meh, but looks like this one might pick up a bit. This is I think this is Von Randall on the cover here. Yep. Just wanted to shout out that cover. Then I got this free book by Vault Comics. They've been putting out some free books. When you purchase a comic book, to kind of promote their brand. They're a new comic book company. And the first issue of Unnatural Order, they did the same thing. And I picked that up. It was pretty good. So looking forward to checking this book out. Christopher Yost is the writer, and Val Rodriguez is the artist. This looks pretty cool. So those were all the new comics I got. And then I went dollar bin hunting. So I found the World's Finest Batman Superman annual from this year. So this was a $4.99 book. And it just came out a couple months back. Got it for $1 here. So pretty cool. I was a fan of the World's Finest series. Again, that's by Mark Waid and Dan Mora, who are on the Absolute Power series. Then I picked up this X-Men 2099 number 12. I've got about the first, I think, 10 or 11 issues, so I figured I'd get the 12th one here of that. And I got Alpha Flight number 4. This is from 1983. I've got issues 1, 2, 3, and 5 of Alpha Flight, plus a bunch of others. I actually didn't have this one yet, so I like that one. We've got Fantastic Four number 21, Legacy number 714. This was a Blood Hunt tie-in that just came out last month. Got it in the dollar bin, which is always cool, like I said. And got the Alex Ross cover here. Fantastic Four being surrounded by vampires. And then I was able to find these DC Who's Who comics. I've actually got a couple of these already, so I've got volume 1, and then now I've picked up volume 2, 3, and 5. So, and these are really neat comics if you ever find them. George Perez does these covers, these gatefold covers, which are just excellent. And like the cover says, it's a who's who. It's basically an encyclopedia of all the comics, all the characters. So thanks for watching the video. If you saw a comic that you want to see me review, please let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.